So I've been watching this for about 10 minutes now. I've got no idea what they're banging on about. It's a pretty sweet green room, to be fair. It's got a pool table, it's got a massage chair. I think we're in West Virginia. Yeah, exactly, Maryland. It's like I said, mate. The only thing I know about Maryland is that when I was at school, in my shitty comprehensive in South London, that's where the cookies came from.
So we are on our way to Washington to meet with the venerable Dr. Sebastian Gorka, interview him, be interviewed by him. But yesterday we had dinner with the wonderful top-level bigot that is Dougie Murray. That was great.
What we're doing right now, mate, is we're going to have some sandwiches. Well, I'm going to have some sandwiches, and Konstantin's going to drive. This has been an incredible first leg of the trip. We've had Korean food, we had steak yesterday. We've had all different types. We've had great breakfast, great lunch. We went to Russian Daughters, had bagels, 3 bagels for about $60, mate. And when I said to the fella behind the counter, I went, what, 3 bagels for $60? He just looked at me and went, these are the best bagels you're ever gonna have, sir.
Yeah, and the moral of that story is never argue with a Jew.
Yeah, exactly.
It's about money.
Yeah. You know what? He was a sexy Jew. He looked a bit like...
Why do you sound surprised?
Mate, well...
There's plenty of sexy Jews, look at me.
Look, I'm going to be honest, your people aren't the best looking. But this guy was sort of like a sexy Burt Reynolds. Had the hair, and he just looked at me. And when he said that, I thought, I'd fuck you. So there we go. $60 for bagels. This city has absolutely spunked us financially. It's a great city, but...
Send us money.
Send us money.
Send us money so Francis can eat more.
Exactly.
He's eaten a lot, to be fair.
Yeah, I have.
And Dougie Murray didn't take it easy on the cocktails.
Oh, mate, how many did he have?
About 50, and then when the bill came, it was like, you've got this, haven't you?
Yeah.
Thanks, Dougie.
Yeah.
I mean, we did plan to treat him.
Yeah,
but still.
listen.
Have a bit of courtesy, mate.
Yeah, you know what I like about Dougie, right? Is that he just went for the gayest cocktail on the menu, and then just...
It wasn't even on the menu.
It wasn't, no, he had them made up specially, didn't he?
He had a specially extra gay cocktail made just for him.
So he smashed them back, and basically we've got no money. That's what's happened. Next stop, Washington. Seb, if you're watching, mate, lend us a 20. Oh my
3
sweet
states.
Jesus Christ. Mate, that was ridiculous.
Let's get out of here.
That woman that ran past wearing absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
I think she seemed like a great potential guest.
Although we obviously don't know if she's a woman.
No, we don't.
No, she could be of indeterminate gender.
Yeah.
But
let's just say she got our attention, or he got our attention.
No, Zim
got our attention.
Exactly.
Can I just make it clear, I'm sorry, that we do actually do some work while we're here. We're not just here to eat food.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that's what Francis thinks, but actually that isn't the case.
I'm quitting Triggernometry. I'm starting my food blog. It's going to be Food with Francis. Looking forward to seeing you for the next update, Seb. We really need some money, mate, because I'm fucking skint. Sandwiches, now they're not my best, because I was on a time constraint, and I was also limited by various factors which are too complicated and too secret to go into now. But Konstantin is eating brown bread, bit of Philadelphia cheese, and some salami.
It's good, man.
Is it good? Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. So there you go, mate. Plus we got yogurt in there, and I've got a bit of saucy son in there. Right, and I made you a sandwich.
Right,
Tony.
mate, don't say saucy son. It sounds like you stuck your dick in it.
Yeah, saucy son.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I do every Friday night, mate.
The car just decided to randomly brake in front of us. We could have crashed into it, but no. We survived.
Exactly.
That's what we are, mate. We're survivors.
Yeah. We're not Beyonce.
What, we've got a massive arse?
Yeah.
After all those restaurant meals. Francis, you should be a hot bird at the back, mate. We're real gangsters, as you can see. Tonight I am on Timcast, Tim Pool's show. Should be good. Could get feisty. I suspect we have very different views of the war in Ukraine. So if they bring it up, both barrels will be given. And then we're getting on a little plane.
We're flying to Bangladesh.
We're getting on a plane and flying to the Lone Star State of Texas.
All right.
Freedom!
Freedom, motherfucker!
And we're gonna meet a little somebody.
Yeah. We're listening to country music. Greatest music in the world. American music.
So we're here in Washington, just arrived. We're fashionably late, and we're about to do Seb Gorka's radio show.
We're very excited, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Tell your face, mate.
My face is never excited.
President Trump, I'm Sebastian Gorka. This is America First. I do have a sense of humor, a little bit more than Mr. G. Jeff, do I have a sense of humor? I do have a better sense of... Eric, who's got the better sense of humor, me or Mr. G? Francie there is Francis Foster, and he is half of the dynamic duo. Can't believe they're in studio. I'm going to just fanboy out here. It is the lads from TRIGGERnometry, the podcast.
By the way, did you like Seb's approach of bullying subordinates into claiming he has a sense of humour?
Yeah.
You should try that out.
That's the way to do it.
You never make fun of Anton.
Yeah, no.
You never live make fun of him.
No, that is very true, but you've seen the size of him. He's small, but he's ferocious.
What brings you to America, guys?
Well, we wanted to come over here because Konstantin is promoting his book, but because we love America. I love America, Konstantin does, and America is where things happen.
I'll say it live in front of 3 million listeners, plus all the viewers. Best UK podcast.
When Boris Johnson, the Conservative leader, is doing something bad, we will mock him. And when the Labour leader is doing something bad, we will mock him. That's what I think the culture needs right now. People are willing to step out of the two-party system and actually make fun, joke about, criticise whatever's going on, whoever's doing it.
Nice.
Perfect.
All right.
So, thank you so much.
Sure,
We'll see you later on, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, so we're on the road. We have come from New York to Washington. We did Seb Gorka's show. We were late, but we still did Seb Gorka. Sorry, Seb, but we still did it. And now we had a little bit of food at Seb's house. God bless you, Seb. Parma ham, excellent. 2 brilliant dogs as well. And now we're in the car going to get swatted.
Exactly. We are going for me to do Timcast. That would be great. Never been swatted. Looking forward to it. Francis, how would you like a gun in your face, mate?
Well, do you know what?
Not from Poom Poom this time.
No, exactly. I'd like it if it was a big woman doing it, because you know what I mean? 2 birds, 1 stone. Bosh.
That doesn't even make any sense.
No.
But if you say bosh at the end, it makes it funny.
Yeah, exactly.
Those rocks in the middle of the river, that's incredible, man. Oh, up there?
Yeah. So I've been watching this for about 10 minutes now. I've got no idea what they're fucking banging on about.
So where are we?
Got no idea, mate. We're somewhere. Got no idea where we fucking are. I mean, it seems like they know what they're talking about, but got no idea what they're banging on about.
What about that kissing fella?
Yeah, I mean, he's done alright. Book seems good. Get the book.
So we're in the green room at Timcast IRL. Konstantin is upstairs doing the show.
It's a pretty sweet green room, to be fair. It's got a pool table, it's got a massage chair, it's got lots of nice sofas, you've got lots of sketches over there of people who've been on, former guests. Over there's a toilet, got a little bar over there.
We'll have to get a toilet for our one.
Yeah, we're going to need a toilet, mate. People have been complaining about it for a long time. I think we're in West Virginia.
We're in West Virginia?
Yeah, exactly. Maryland. It's like I said, mate, Maryland. So, the only thing I know about Maryland is that when I was at school, in my shitty comprehensive in South London, that's where the cookies came from.
Alright, everybody, so the morning after the Tim Pool show, very good. We had a lot of fun. Tim unfollowed me on Twitter after, couldn't handle the banter.
Mingy little slag!
Correct. No, we had a great conversation. I enjoyed it. If you haven't checked it out yet, go watch it. And this morning, we are with one of our biggest fans here in the UK, the venerable Dr. Sebastian Gorka, and he's taking us to shoot some guns.
That's right. Yeah, mate. We're going to shoot some guns. I'm going to shoot up some motherfuckers. That's how we use the vernacular on the streets.
Is that why you're wearing your hat like that?
Yeah, exactly, mate. Because that's what you do when you shoot motherfuckers. You wear hats like this.
He means his own foot. No doubt.
Yeah, exactly. So we're going to be doing that. I've come fully prepared, and by that I mean I've got sunscreen. So it's going to be good. Looking forward to it, mate.
And
they're all gonna burn.
There's
gonna burn.
Yeah.
But we're gonna have fun. We're gonna look like lobsters by the end of it, but it's gonna be great.
So we're going to be looking like very problematic right-wing lobsters.
And I'm just going to look the same because I'm already brown.
Okay, we are in a gun show. I don't know the actual name, Seb, what's the
The
name?
nation's gun show, the biggest gun show in America.
Yes.
In Virginia.
In Virginia, so that's where we are. We've been around, we've been looking at all the guns and the problematic t-shirts, of which there are many. My favourite one was the one that said, my two favourite things in life are getting paid and getting laid. And apparently birds love it.
Yeah, and it really encourages you to be quite polite when you're around that many guns, you know what I mean?
And look, an armed society is a polite society.
I have heard that.
Yeah.
Now when I've been around this many guns, I kind of see why.
And normal people, right? Just normal Americans. You can come here, get a musket, you can get whatever you want, the latest AR-15, amazing atmosphere. And have you ever seen this much freedom?
No, we haven't. Well,
no.
I'll tell you what, the best bit of freedom that we saw is a deactivated, I think, like artillery shell or something.
Oh, yeah.
I
The
want-
rockets.
Yeah, I want that as a doorstopper for our studio, but we might have a bit of trouble taking it back to
You
the
might have a little issue on that, on the
Yeah.
customs.
We just bought some ammunition and we're about to hit the range. Francis, are you excited?
I'm really excited. It's going to be really, really good fun. And I'll try not to injure anybody else, or probably more likely myself.
Yeah, I just look forward to him doing a back somersault when he fires the Magnum.
Yeah. Ah!
Excellent round for an AR-15, a 62 grain bullet, and that's a great price. So I'm gonna buy me one of these.
What size is that?
This one's a 3X, man. I'm fat and tall.
I'll take it.
All right. And this was for a Glock 26, okay?
Okay.
Or 27. I can do that one the way it sits for 400.
And then the standard color, one color.
So solid color with nothing on it, none of the accessories, I'll do for either 250 or 300.
And do you have any for 10 mil or 45?
A lot. Which gun?
The Glock 20.
The Glock 20? Yes, this one right here will fit your Glock 20 or 21.
Now about to leave the gun show and we're going to go and fire some guns. But to me this has been an incredibly eye-opening experience, because when people who come from the UK like me, they think of America, they think of East Coast, they think of West Coast, New York, LA. But the reality is there's a whole different America that we don't get exposed to. And to come somewhere like this and to experience it and to talk to people who see the world in a different way, live the world in a different way, and live a different America almost, it's incredible and really eye-opening for me. Because in the UK we always get presented with the anti-gun argument, of which there are elements that I'm very sympathetic to, but you never get the pro-gun argument. So to get it from reasonable people here who passionately believe it, who are obviously good people, is great. So we're going to go and fire some guns and I can't wait for that.
Alright, so we just had about an hour's training on how to use firearms. We understand the basics now, which is pointed towards the bad guys. They're over there.
I'm ready to kill some paper bad guys. I am indeed.
He's also ready for dinner, I think.
Yeah, I am. I'm ready to shoot dinner. Then someone can cook it and eat, and I can eat it.
I thought you were supposed to be cooking. Seb, how about you? Look at those bad boys.
I took out my toys.
Wow.
These are just some of my toys. This is what you can do in America. These are all semi-auto G36, H&K, Daniel Defense, Mark 18. This is what our special operators use. Then a very customized AK-47, and then really, this is what an M4 is. This is what the US military uses, civilian version. And we have just spent an hour not just learning the basics, but with a command master sergeant of the SEALs. So it doesn't get, I'm learning stuff and I thought I knew about guns. So that's what we're doing here. We're going to put it to practice.
By the way, this is obviously this is from motherland, but it is very heavy, even though it's made out of polymer. So all this stuff is polymer, right, Seb?
This is all customized. This is polymer, this is polymer, this is polymer, but the guts are good old Russian steel.
Yes, very good. Yeah. But it's very heavy. Very, very heavy. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to start off on the basics with some pistols and work our way up to this, right, Seb?
Yeah.
That's it. We'll start with the Glocks and then we'll have some fun with the long guns.
When I say up, lift the sights up, find the front sight through the rear, take slack on the trigger, extend your arms. When you feel like you got the shot, break your shot. Weapon's down here, so I want you to pick it up, get both, point it straight down range. Now see, you relax your elbow. Curl it in, drop that thumb, keep your finger straight and off the trigger. Now you have good hand grips. Lift the weapon up to your face. Now you're concentrating on the chamber. That's that dark spot there, should be nothing in the chamber. Roll the weapon up, muzzle up, you'll see down the hole, that's your magazine well. Roll the muzzle up.
Roll the muzzle up. Okay, sorry.
See the magazine
Yeah,
well?
yeah.
It's empty. Do that again. Chamber, mag well. Okay, at this time, turn your weapon up like this so you see the bottom of the magazine well in front of your target. Fish in your pocket, get your first magazine.
Other way around, Francis.
Oh, the way around.
Yeah, stick the magazine in. Point the muzzle at the target. Reach over top. Pull and release, keeping your finger off the trigger. Pull back and let go. Pull hard and let go. Let go.
You got it.
Go.
Keep your finger off the trigger.
Sorry, sir.
Yeah, fingers off the trigger. Let's work your hands here. Find your finger on the trigger. Lean into it a little bit.
Finger on the trigger, Steve.
Finger on the trigger.
Yeah.
Press, break off one clean shot. And hold the trigger in position. Alright. Oh, finger off the trigger.
Sorry, sir.
Guys, come on around the table here.
Yeah.
Lay your weapons down on the table with that ejection port up.
You are no longer virgins. Congratulations.
You're all doing this nonsense. One shot, done.
Now, listen to this one. I want you to shoot. 2 shots to the chest, 1 to the head. Stand by. Up. Lean into it. Stand by. Put the guns up.
Chest
Aim.
or head?
You can go to the head if you want to. You can go to the bottom. It's up to you. Up. Shoot. Point it towards the target. Push the selector switch down. Now you're ready to fire. Shoot this the same way you shot the pistol. It fires, resets, fires, resets. See, not that much kick, is it? Nice. Good recoil spring. Yeah. Just keep aiming at the same spot. We'll look
Do you want to walk him through that?
Yeah, real quick. All right. See what kind of sight. Step forward with your left foot a little bit more. Aim and you're going to shoot him. Lean into it a little bit. You're kind of leaning back. Excellent. We found his gun.
You are now an honorary American. It's the same thing. You've got a magazine, you've got a slide that you release, and then you've got a trigger, and the same thing. Control it, let it reset, and then it'll fire. Now,
Go up to your target. Go up to your target.
Yep, so you can see it like that. Okay. Magazine. Push it in all the way. Nice. Excellent. Wow. Oh, headshot. Nice. Hang on.
Don't crisscross your thumbs like that.
Excellent.
Clear.
So here we are with our targets. This is the last one. This is the Desert Eagle shots. 3 right next to each other and 2 slightly off. And this is the G36. Nice tight grouping there from me. Right, so that's the one you started with. So it's got all the holes in it.
It's got all the holes.
Start the other way. Start with this one.
Start with this one. So
yeah.
this is what we started with.
No, this is the last one.
Oh, is that the last one?
The Desert Eagle, 3 headshots and a couple in the shoulder. and this is you shooting the M4, suppressed M4 as well.
Yeah.
Right, now this is a bad look, I have to say. There was different targets, this is the one I got. So a bunch of headshots, and some nice chest shots as well.
Elton John.
See?
Yeah. 1 or 2 misses, but apart from that, really nice group.
That's wrong.
Yeah, coming. This is the one we started with, which shows you center mass and headshot. Beautiful, Bosch. One of the things it shows you, right, is look, we are like what? We're at the 10 meter mark.
Yeah.
From here to hit, even center mass is not easy for, certainly for a novice, but even for someone. But like, this is why when they're talking about police shootings, they're like, oh, why don't you shoot him in the leg? Because from this distance, you can't even hit a leg. Big thank you to Seb and to our trainer here.
Steve.
What a great day.
Steve.
Did you enjoy it, Anton?
Loved it.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say his name, but well done for outing him on the internet.
Mate, it's not as if there's a lack of Steves in the world.
I reckon we should hang this up in the studio.
Yeah.
Just every guest that comes in just sees this.
What you're capable of.
Yeah, on brand.
Cool, so we have just finished on the shooting range. It was incredible stuff.
We have a Navy SEAL Master Sergeant, Seb?
He's actually, it's called a command sergeant, the most senior master sergeant, who was former 4 years ran BUDS, which is the selection for the SEALs. So this is the real deal.
Yeah.
He was incredible, it was exhilarating, it was actually terrifying. First time I've ever held a gun, first time I've ever fired a gun, but once you get into it, it's so much fun.
You can tell this guy has been a gamer for a while, but everybody accredited themselves very, very well.
We did indeed.
Even with the Desert Eagle.
Yeah,
Yep.
we even got to shoot, so we got to shoot the Desert Eagle, the G36, a couple of M4s, different versions. Glock 19s, so it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Had a great time, and now we're heading back, shower, dinner party,
Yep.
and then off tomorrow, sadly, but nonetheless off, to see Big Joey.
Big Joey.
Big Joey,
Big Joey Rogan.
Who's a gun guy?
he is.
He is a gun guy. We'll tell
And a
them all
crossbow
about
guy.
Crossbow guy.
it. Yeah. Awesome.
Yep.